Hey guys, welcome back to Heiko Shaves. Today is time for another shave. We have gotten a huge amount of cool products that we have to review here on this channel. I still have some Yachi products sitting around that we will eventually get to, but in the meantime we have to shift gears real quick and we're going to try out some Timeless razors. So I had contacted Timeless after you guys mentioned to me Timeless, the brand name, and that you really love those Timeless razors. And I've gotten in touch with them and emailed with Jeremiah. Hey Jeremiah, in case you're watching, thanks for the box of goodies. It's amazing. We already did an unboxing and I showed you all the cool things that they had sent me. And I picked a few of those items and we're going to use Timeless here today, pretty much exclusively. So the razor we're going to be using, you guessed it, it's a titanium. It's the Slim Edition titanium razor that they make. This beautiful thing here with a beautiful titanium stand. I'm not sure. Is that titanium, huh? That's quite a chunk. Yeah, it's titanium. Timeless razors out of Ohio. It's a family that already owned a machine shop. So they already knew about CNC machining and whatnot, and they started making razors under the brand name Timeless Razors. And here is one of theirs. They make aluminum, bronze, stainless steel, and titanium razors. And now look at this beautiful thing here. Comes in, this box here. Foam cutout, really nicely secured so it doesn't bounce around during shipping. Really nice. Let's put that aside now. Yeah, the stand by itself is already really nice. Beautiful surfaces here. And then engraved at the bottom it says Timeless Titanium. Let's park that over here somewhere. And then the Slim Titanium or Titanium Slim Edition with a 0.5 millimeter blade gap. During the unboxing I had already taken it apart real quick just to take a quick look at... Ooh, I always drop those little nylon washers. Yeah, where did it go? Oh, right here. So it does have a little nylon washer. I pretty much lose them all the time. Here's the top cap, typical, you know, those little tabs, alignment tabs, and then the threaded portion here in the middle. Then the base plate. This looks like it's an extrusion. So they don't machine this intricate shape, but they extrude it and then it gets some finishing touches. So I would say the slot here in the middle, the alignment slot, that was machined, then of course drilled, and then maybe the leading edge here of the close comb. But look how light and skinny that is. That is pretty cool, I gotta say. That is pretty cool. And then at the bottom, laser engraved is what it looks like. Slim Edition titanium 0.5 millimeters. So in all their razor models that they make, you always have as a customer the choice of what type of top cap you want. So they have a scalloped version and a smooth version. Then they have a close comb, a scalloped close comb, an open comb, and a slant. I don't know if that's the case for all the different material choices, so titanium, aluminum, stainless steel, and bronze, or if that is only applicable to certain materials. But you as a customer, you have a lot of choices in the ordering process. And you know, since we're not filming on a cell phone anymore, now I have a cell phone that I can actually look up stuff. Bill, a longtime channel supporter here, he had actually talked to one of the guys from Timeless during a meetup somewhere on the East Coast, I want to say. Where was that meetup? Nope, doesn't say. Magard meetup, and said, yeah. So he pretty much put in a good word for me that the guys at Timeless already knew about my channel and that they would potentially send me some review samples, and that happened. So that was really nice of you, Bill. Bill, you know, he has really good influence on me. So he suggested the Awesome Sauce PAA. He has made huge contributions and recommendations over the years. It's just been a year. I think we're coming up on a year. So anyways, I have the Timeless webpage open here. I just wanted to see real quick. So yeah, aluminum, bronze, stainless, and titanium. What the choices are in So when you order a titanium razor, at least a titanium build your own, you can choose from the base plate. So you can have a solid bar, a scalloped bar, an open comb, a dual comb. So you can have scalloped closed comb on one side and the solid bar on the other side, or you can have an open comb on one side. If you look at it, so one side gets an open comb and the other one gets a solid bar, or you can do the scalloped closed comb and the open comb on the other side. Of course, all adds a little bit of money. Then you can choose between mild and medium aggressive blade gap, 0.68 millimeters or 0.95 millimeters. Then you can choose the cap, which is smooth or scalloped. Then you can do your custom laser engraving on smooth cap, so on the top, I'm assuming. And then you can have a choice of 2 different handles. You can add a stand for 50 bucks. Then you can have a matte or a polished finish. So this looks like a bead blasted finish, kind of a matte finish, but it's still very smooth. It's not, you know, it's not, it doesn't have a lot of resistance to sliding over it. And then you can get a cleaning brush on top of it. And then they also offer military, police, veteran, and first responder discounts. So if you are any of those, military, police, veteran, or a first responder, definitely check them out. And so the base price, starting price for your build your own titanium razor is 230 bucks. The one that we're going to be reviewing here today is the Titanium Slim. And here you also have choices of base plate, solid bar, matte and finish, and open comb. So solid bar and open comb are the 2 only choices for this this lightweight slim version here. Then we can do smooth matte finish, smooth polish finish, scallop, and scalloped also matte and polished finish. Then you can get it engraved. Then you have 2 choices of handles. One is 85 millimeters long, the other one is 90 millimeters long. A stand, a cleaning brush, and then of course also a discount. And this seems to be the case with all their materials here. Let's look at aluminum real quick. They have the aluminum solid bar 45, that's the name of the razor, with a 0.45 millimeter blade gap, and you also have a few choices to add a stand. Yeah, nothing else. And they also have scratch and dent, so if they make one and that doesn't pass muster or quality assurance procedure, then they sell it off for cheaper. So you can always go check out that section as well. Bronze, the same deal, scratch and dent. There is the timeless bronze solid bar and the bronze open comb, and then you can also get base plates, or solid bar base plates individually, and stands individually, and handles individually. So lots of choices, very cool stuff. Like I said, we're going to try out this beautiful Titanium Slim with a 0.5 millimeter blade gap. And of course we are going to use my standard testing blade here, the Wilkinson sword. We're going to use a brand new one. So let me get one out. Here's the Wilkinson sword blade that we're going to be using. Typical 3-piece assembly here, right? So you just grab a blade, get it out of its paper wrapper without cutting yourself in the fingers. Here we have the 2 pieces on my hand. You just lay the blade on top of the top cap, line it up, then the base plate with a little nylon washer, and then you want to make sure that it all lines up, and then you just tighten it down. The blade tabs are sticking out ever so slightly, but I don't think that's a problem. Blade alignment looks great. Yeah, I'll show you real quick. Do you see that? Nicely aligned. Look at the slim appearance of this head. I really like it. Little pet peeve, you know, the not rounded off corners. That would have been the icing on the cake. If those would be chamfered or radiused, then Heiko would be in heaven right now. But anyway, so this is titanium. We have a blade in there. The other items we're going to be using is the timeless shave bowl here. This is made out of a injection molded polymer, I would say. Has a nice pattern here on the inside to help with a lathering process. Really nice, feels good. Jeremiah says it's almost unbreakable. And then I chose to put a 22mm synthetic knot into their adjustable aluminum shave brush handle. I demonstrated it during the unboxing, briefly, quickly. So they make an aluminum handle, pretty much a two-piece arrangement. There's a little rubber gasket here and a nylon, looks like nylon, yeah. Yeah, it could be something else maybe. A little insert in there. And then they give you a bunch of those rubber cups in different sizes. So this one here is a 22mm. It actually says that on the inside there, 22mm. And you just got to find the right rubber cup that fits your knot. So if you have a knot, they usually glue them together with like epoxy here at the bottom, right? And you just got to find the right rubber cup that fits that. So then you take the top half of the handle, stick that little rubber cup in here, kind of like that. And then you take your knot and stick it into the rubber piece all the way in there. And then pretty much take the bottom half and screw it back together, and the top and the bottom will squeeze down on this rubber cup and then pretty much hold onto the knot. So you can have one handle and 20 knots and you can switch around how you like it, or you have this and you buy this as a kit. It comes with rubber cups between the sizes of 20 and 28mm. So, yeah. And you just have it, and once your knot starts falling apart, unscrew it, take it out, put a new one in, or change the size, or you know, you go from synthetic to Badger, or whatever you want to do. And you really only have to have this one handle sitting around. And this is made out of billet aluminum. It's anodized in blue, engraved here at the bottom with a Timeless brand logo. Really nice. Has a good hefty weight to it. Just let's compare. This here is a synthetic knot with a relatively long handle, weighs 90 grams. Now let's take my DS Cosmetic, similar height, similar knot, and this weighs 75. So it's not significant difference, because I mean this is also some sort of, you know, epoxy, cast epoxy, and then it gets machined. So yeah, I think this is a good idea. They have a rubber o-ring in there and a rubber insert up there so that water doesn't get into the threads, and then it corrodes, and then it you know, will never come apart ever again. Jeremiah sent me 2 knots, so this synthetic one, and then I have a 24mm Badger that we're gonna try at a later point. But yeah, so the soap that we're using today was also provided by Timeless. It's not made by Timeless. It's shannonsoap.com. They are partnered up. Shannonsoap.com is also located in Ohio, just the same state where Timeless razors are being made. Saponified with potassium and sodium hydroxide oils, butters of tallow, kokum, avocado, cocoa, shea, stearic acid, glycerin, lanolin, coconut oil, fragrance, and vitamin E. I gave my kids a little sniff, and they were like, oh, this is really fruity. This is almost like the chewing gum, the Juicy Fruit. And they are right, it's very similar to Juicy Fruit. So if you like the fruity smell, this is really nice. And we're going to try this out today. All right, so that's it. Aftershave. I don't have a Shannon soap aftershave that matches this. So I'm just going to match up something that I already have in my inventory. And I'm going to go get that real quick. So yeah, CHH. I don't know what the C stands for, because the company is Heinrich Hagener GmbH in Germany. It's chhcosmetics.de if you want to check it out. It's a tobacco, kind of very masculine scent, very traditional. This has been around for a long while. It's similar to Tobacco Original, but different. And this is, yeah, an alcohol-based, water, alcohol denatured perfume. Diisopropyl. Yeah, lots of chemically sounding ingredients here for sure. So this is not skin care, but this is more like suck the cuts and nicks and whatnot in your face together. But it is very nice scent. I really like it a lot. And I'm glad that I now have 2 bottles because I bought one off of eBay and then Arthur Gatzke also sent me one. So I'm very glad I have it. Anyway, so we're good to go almost. Let's do some pre-shave. Let's do the Paraso White pre-shave here real quick. Love it. Also a very fresh scent. So let me fill my sink real quick with hot water.
5 minutes later.
So the sink is filled. I almost forgot to mention, I also got a Timeless Razor shave towel. Very nice. Very nice little towel. You know, if you are into straight razor shaving, you would use one of those to clean off your blade, or you can dry off your face, of course. All right, we got water, we got pre-shave in my face. Let's grab the soap here and my little spoon. Specific shave soap spoon. It's not from my wife's cutlery drawer. We're just taking a little bit and putting it right in the bottom of this nice Timeless shave bowl here. And squeeze it into the ribs a little bit so that it stays there. And then I just throw my spoon into my water so that the soap can soak in and wash off easier later. And now we're going to take the Timeless brush with an adjustable aluminum handle. Get that wet. I really dunk it in and then squeeze out most of it. I start out with very little water and then just add water to the lather as I go. Yeah, very juicy, fruity. Very fruity. Blue bowl, blue handle, blue towel. I'm detecting a theme. That works really well. So the soap that I had on my spoon is now tugged in between those ribs down there and stays in place instead of getting completely absorbed by the brush immediately. And then I just go into my little emesis basin that I have here and just pick up more water as I go. The synthetic knot has enough backbone so you can squeeze down and really work it. The bowl is tall enough so that it doesn't immediately come out and make a mess everywhere. And a little bit more water. Yeah, the bowl really helps. The ribs in the bowl, they really help. That already looks really good. Shiny. Maybe a little bit more water. Very nice. And here we go. So yeah, this is a 22mm knot. Has a little bit longer loft than some of the other stuff that I have here. Very nice on the skin. No reared irritations. I'm not sure if it was Bill or Wally that pointed out to me that cinnamon oil could be the ingredient that gives me the irritation on my skin that I've had in the past with a couple soaps. So cinnamon I'm always looking for, making sure I don't have that in my soaps. I'm not sure who pointed that out to me, but thanks for all your recommendation, guys. Look at that. Very creamy, very nice. That's gonna be very good. All right, let's stick that in here. And then we're going to grab this beautiful titanium razor with this nicely sculptured handle with a nice knurling up here. Very good, very good. Weight, we haven't even weighed it yet. Let's do that real quick before it gets all messy. 63 grams. Just to compare it to my other titanium razor, the Ghost, which currently doesn't have a blade in it, but I just wanted to see. 55. 55 the Ghost, 64 the Timeless. You can see there's a little bit more sheen to all this here. The Yachi Ghost is a little bit more dull. Of course, there are different grades of titanium and different alloys, different stuff mixed into the titanium, but yeah, this is really beautiful. Very shiny, very nice. All right, let's do it. The shave. Oh yeah. Very nice, very nice. Mm-hmm. It's mild but efficient. You have just enough blade feel that you can feel whether or not you're actually shaving. And it's one of those razors that you can just close your eyes and just go for it. It doesn't matter if you maybe push a little too hard, it's not going to bite you. And what I immediately notice is, so you have, just like on my Merkur Progress here, which has the gutter, so to speak, for the lather, right? They also have openings here at the bottom. So it's a very open design and it lets all the lather and the stubbles escape really nicely. See that? So clogging, absolutely no issue. The soap is also very, very, very nice on my skin. Just had to turn my phone to silent. Because you know how it goes. Every time you're in front of a camera, suddenly someone has to call you. Yeah, this is very nice, very nice. This is pretty much a razor that anyone can shave with. It's probably not a good idea to buy a $200+ razor as your first razor, because you don't know if you're actually going to like it or if you're going to continue with a traditional wet shaving. So I would recommend to maybe find something that's mild and affordable, $30, $40, $50. So even if you buy a Chinese made product here, like for example one of my two Life Ben razors from AliExpress that are very mild and very enjoyable to shave with, or you get yourself a Merkur 34C, that's probably $50, and then you find out if you actually like it. And then if you really like the milder razors just like I do, and you want to have something that you can hand down to your grandkids and you can have pride of ownership, you know, the first, second cool kind of concept. It has capability, but it also has this, you know, this specialness to it that makes you feel good when you hold it, when you look at it, you know, and it makes you proud to own this beautiful US made product. And then you go, after your first couple experiences with some cheaper razors, DE89, R89, some of those, Edwin Jagger, you know, or maybe the Hansen AL13 aluminum razor. Some of those razors you try out and then you find out if you actually like to shave that way. And if that's the case, then you get yourself one of those here. This is really nice. And honestly, with a razor that is mild as it is, but efficient as it is, you don't need an adjustable either. They got the balance between blade gap, exposure, weight, material, all that. They got that perfectly balanced. All right, let's do another pass. So we have already taken, what, 80% off. Let's grab the brush and lather up again with our juicy fruit. shannonsoap.com. I will definitely check out their webpage and see what else they have. The soap seems to be very agreeable with my skin. And the scent, if you like the fruity stuff, you know, Very good, very good. I like it. And my kids liked it too. They wanted to eat it. Yeah, very nice. And the brush with that cold, hard aluminum handle, I do like it too. It's not slippery at all. I like it. This anodized blue aluminum here, very nice. All right, second pass across the grain. So sometimes I try out razors and they have a very small blade gap, and the blade gap just gets clogged and filled up with the soap and your stubbles, and then you have to rinse off. With this one here, I don't even ever get that feeling. It's really nice. I can do multiple passes here. And the lather just gets nicely pushed through the gap there. Most of the weight is in the handle. Some people like it a little bit more front heavy. I like it that it's in my hand and I can control how much pressure I put on my face. Oh, yesterday, in a hurry, I cut my nose. How do you cut your nose? I was swinging it around and nicked my nose while shaving right there on the side. I'm still a beginner. You guys know that. I think I was shaving with a ghost yesterday. So we really only have 1 day of growth on here, but that's fine. This is surely a razor that you can use daily. There's no razor burn, there's no irritation, there's no nicks. It's just, do I say perfect? It just has the right amount of efficiency and blade exposure to actually do an efficient job shaving without, you know, irritating your skin. And the soap is very lovely too. I don't know if I would necessarily pick a soap that smells like juicy fruit, but it is very nice on the skin. It's very creamy. Yeah, let's add a little bit more water to it and stir it up a little more. It's been sitting here. It's amazing how long everything takes when you talk to a camera. Yeah, this soap is really good, and this shave bowl may be just plastic, nothing special, no copper or stainless or anything, but the ribs in there and the design overall, a very nice addition. Also lightweight, so you can easily travel with this thing. Oh, very nice. Very nice and fresh. I can't believe that I get to try out titanium razors. Oh yeah. Hey Bill, thanks again for talking to them and putting in a good word. And thanks Jeremiah and Doug at Timeless Razors for sending over those samples. I really like the idea with a brush here too. Because, you know, you get a badger brush, a knot in there, and you don't like it, rip it out, put another one in there. And the knots are usually not super expensive, unless, you know, if you order a knot from Simpson maybe, then we're talking 50, 60 bucks for a knot. All right, and now we're gonna go against the grain. Still some left, as you can hear. grip on this thing is also amazing. It is not a sharp feeling knurling here with those horizontal and vertical lines, but it's just the right amount. Very good. And this upper curvature here is also in the perfect location, at least for me. You know, some people hold their razors differently. We've talked about that before. So whatever works for you. You know, I always more or less shave with 2 fingers or 3 maybe. Very light touch. It's getting to the point where I have so many good, mild but efficient razors that it gets harder and harder for me to even pick in the morning. What am I going to shave with? For a while I was using the twig or the thorn by leaf shaving almost exclusively in the morning because I knew that I wouldn't cut myself with them, and they are very easy going. But now I have the Yachi Ghost that I really like. I have the Parker variant open comb hanging here that I really like. I mean, it's getting to the point where even the Mercure Futur in my chrome color here, back here, very nice shaving razor. So the razor company, aluminum razor that I reviewed a while ago, it's getting more and more complicated. And I want to, you know, spread the love a little bit and give them all a chance, but here going against the grain in my most difficult spot. Absolutely no problem. The soap has ample slickness. And cushion and all that. And the razor is just mild and gentle and pleasant. And now let's do a quick inspection here. BBS. Could maybe go over this here one more time. Very good, very good. Here, let's do a quick little pickup. Very good. And I totally understand that it's not everyone's price category. If you are in the 230, 240, as soon as you add a stand to it, it's you know, gets pretty expensive. And I totally understand that not everyone wants to have a $200-300 razor. But if you do just want to have really one nice one that you can hand down to your kids, yeah. I mean, I haven't tried any of their stainless steel razors. I would assume it's just much heavier, but the geometry they have definitely figured out. And if I would choose between, you know, whatever their mild offering and their medium aggressive offering is, I would of course go for the milder offering. I saw earlier in their drop-down menu, I think it was on the stainless steel where they have a 0.65, 0.68 blade gap versus a 0.95. I would definitely go for the milder one. And this one here with a 0.5 millimeter blade gap, it even has that engraved here at the base plate. It's lovely. It's just amazing. All right, let's rinse off. Just big enough, you know. Very nice, very nice. There's not a single nick here anywhere. There's no irritation. My skin feels happy about everything. And now we're gonna put some CHH Tabacco aftershave. Yeah, nice big puddle in my hand here. You should be able to smell this. It's amazing. Yeah. Available in Germany. You can buy it through eBay. If you like Tabak Original, I think I have a shave stick here somewhere. Tabak Original used to be my dad's favorite aftershave and cologne and all that. And so I'm a little drawn to this, sentimental reasons. But this different brand, very nice, very good. And my skin is so happy. I'm just gonna let this wear off a little bit and then put some lotion on later. But let's talk about the products that we tried. And there's absolutely no flaws with any of them. The shave bowl works amazingly well, lightweight, unbreakable. It might be a little bit more difficult to clean up. You see there's residue of the soap that I squished in there that's still stuck to it, so I might have to rinse this out a few more times. The brush with the aluminum handle, where you can decide what kind of knot you want to put in there. That is a good idea, because not everyone wants to go down to the garage like I would, drill out an old knot, which we might be doing with this Ever Ready here. I'm going to take this bore brush out and put something synthetic in there. Not everyone wants to do that, but some people want to try out different knots, and this is the perfect way of doing it. And then, last but not least, this titanium razor here, the Slim Edition titanium with a 0.5 millimeter blade gap. Guys, I tell you, it doesn't get much better. I pointed out that the edges are not rounded over or chamfered or radiused, but it was really not a problem. It was not a problem. Like I said, the blade tabs are sticking out a little bit, and you have a little bit of a gap between the cutting edge and the outside edge of the razor head. Also, no problem. We got it all clean here under my nose. Very nice weight. I mean, 60 some grams, right? 65, I want to say. That's very nice. Not everyone's cup of tea just because of price tag probably, but if you want to have one really high quality razor, this could be it. Very good. Alrighty guys, that was the shave for today. So we have more timeless products to come, and we have more Yachi products to come. And I still have a few items from Arthur's big delivery back in November when I was in Germany that we haven't tried yet. So I still have content lined up for weeks. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. If you're new here, thanks for being here. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. And if you want to help out the channel, just give it a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.